Alright, it's going up on everyone on YouTube, NES Ruler. Got some stuff to show you. Some of the things in here were in my out and about video I posted about 2 weeks ago. I thought I'd just come here and talk about it a little bit more in detail. Got my new camera, as I said, so now I can actually record long videos, hopefully, without it dying, so we shall see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to redo this, but we shall see. Alright, first we got the Shawshank Redemption digibook, as I showed in my out and about video. It's definitely a great movie. I don't think it's, number 2 on IMDb is the best movie behind The Godfather. Maybe even be number 1 now. I haven't looked in a while. But it's definitely a classic, and I was finally happy to pick this up in the digibook. I remember a while ago it was supposed to come out on HD DVD, and it never got released, even though there's ads for them in one of my HD DVDs. There's a picture of the Shawshank supposed to come out on HD, but it never did. So I just, you probably all seen this. Got information about the movie and the characters. Very cool. There's the disc. I just wanted to show these again in detail without me rushing and everything. Next we have, this was a bitch to find. I had to go to about 4 or 5 different Walmarts to find this, and I finally found it. It was the last copy, and I was freaking really happy to finally find it. That's Throw Momma from the Train. I really enjoy this movie. I think it's hilarious, and it was definitely one of the movies I was looking forward to most, coming out on Blu-ray, behind the Blues Brothers, which is finally coming out next Tuesday. I'm pretty excited about that. I can't wait to pick that up. But this a movie that I've been wanting to catch on Blu-ray, and I saw on Cool Duder's DVD update that they finally released it, so I ran on 5 different stores and I finally found it. This is a really funny movie, and I would recommend it to anybody that likes comedies. Definitely check this one out. It's with Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal, which, I love Danny DeVito, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so this is one of my favorite movies of his. And it's Walmart exclusive. It's $10. If you can find it, definitely pick it up. I'm really wanting What About Bob to come out with Bill Murray, but I've been waiting for a while. And of course, Hobo with a Shotgun. Definitely my favorite indie horror flick this year. I thought it was done really well, and you already know my thoughts on this movie. I talk about this movie a lot. There's the disc and the digital copy. I don't care. But you already know my thoughts about this movie. Next we have Hall Pass. I ended up watching this since my last DVD update, my out and about video, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. I don't think it was as good as Get 'Em to the Greek, but I still enjoyed it. I was just talking about this with my mom lately, that there's not that many comedies made today that will go down in comedy history. As we think about the 80s and the 90s, there were a lot of comedies that we still talk about today, and I think that 2000s, there's not really that many comedies that we're going to look back 20 years from now and say, man, I remember that movie. Everyone's going to start talking about, Hangover, and I like that movie. I just think it's extremely overrated. I think Old School is a much funnier movie than The Hangover, but I just thought I'd talk about that. I really don't think that the 2000s was a good year for comedy, but there were some okay gems, but this was okay. Next, this was $5 at Walmart, and it was the last copy, as well as Throw Momma from the Train, and that's Ernie Scared Stupid. Finally was happy to pick this up again. I didn't have to wait till the end of August for it to come out on Amazon. This is a bare bone release, just a movie. Mill Creek has been bumping out these $5 Blu-rays, and definitely happy to see this one out. I really hope they come out with all the other ones. I know now they have Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail, separate releases like this. And I like that. I don't like the 2 movies on one disc thing. I'd rather just have the separately release, but you know, I'm not going to pay an extra $10 just to be stupid and have the separate movies. Alright, once again, we have Wishmaster and Wishmaster 2. I have no idea what this is about, you know, I'm not going to talk about it, you know, so that was a blind buy. Next we have The Fog, a classic, awesome movie. John Carpenter's this movie's amazing. You know, everybody here on YouTube watches my videos that's part of horror community knows about this movie. Definitely a classic, better than the shitty remake that came out a few years ago. I saw the Thing trailer today online on YouTube. Why? Why do they have to... I know it's not supposed to be a remake, but some sort of a prequel, but why do they have to do that? I mean, it's already been remade once, and now it's being remade again. I don't know. I think it's going to be shit. But I'll end up seeing it, but I think it's going to be crap, you know. I like the Dawn of the Dead remake. It's from the same producer, so I don't know what to expect. Next we have Chaos. I really don't know about this one. You know, it's only 70 minutes long with the credits, so it's about 64 minutes long without the credits. You know, it's not really that long. It's more of a short movie than a complete movie, in my opinion. You know, I don't know. I know. I've heard a lot of people talk about this online, and I was finally able to swap with somebody on my website that I swap shit for, and so this was pretty much a free movie that I just traded a double that I had, and you know, I like Kevin Cage. You know, I really like him. I thought he was good in Laid to Rest, and then this, and he was good in this. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you could find it for, you know, $2 or something, you know, check it out, but you know, there wasn't many. It was more of a psychological horror movie than a gory slasher movie. You know, there's some sick kill. Well, there's only 2 kills in it until the. I don't want to spoil it, but it's really not that gory, and I don't know. I really didn't like this one. I'm really looking forward to Laid to Rest 2 that comes out at the end of September, I think. Really looking forward to picking that one up. I really like the original one. I got this in the mail today, and that's the Clerks cartoon. I went back and watched all the Clerks, all the New Jersey movies last week. You know, I watched Clerks and Mallrats and Chasing Amy, which I really like Chasing Amy. I think that's probably my favorite one after Clerks, and this is the last thing I need for that collection series, even though this is not really part of it. This is a really early DVD release. You know, it's got the huge ass snapper case like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. But this is a 2-disc set. I watched the first episode, you know, I turned it off. I really didn't like it. This is one movie I've been wanting for a really long time, and it was just been expensive, and now the Barnes & Noble's Criterion sale with 50% off, and I had a Barnes & Noble's card, so it was at 60% off. So this came out to be $19 and some change, and that's Antichrist, the Bluray. Really looking forward to watching this. You know, I've heard a lot of stuff about this movie, and I've never got around to watching it, and I've been wanting to pick it up, but it's been $30 on Amazon and $40 at Barnes & Noble. So for $19, it's a little steep for me to pay for a movie, but it's a Criterion, and you know, their releases are always awesome. You know, it comes with a book, cool little book. Come on. It's cover art in the back and everything, you know. I'm looking forward to watching this. I'll probably watch this when I'm done with this video. But, yeah. And you probably don't care about this, but I picked up Dennis DeYoung and the Music of Styx with the orchestra. You know, I really like Dennis DeYoung more than Styx themselves as a complete band. You know, I thought that he made the band some people disagree with me that said the other members of the band pretty much made the band, but I thought Dennis DeYoung was pretty much the main band member in my opinion. So I picked that up, you know. Has some good songs on there, so yeah. So that's everything, guys. You know, I made it through a whole video on my camera turning off, so hopefully this is came out clear and everything. So thanks for watching, everyone. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I shall talk to you later.